Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and today I've got a review from you. I was contacted by this company, which is DIY Hard Nails, about a week ago about testing out some of their awesome new gel polishes and sharing them with you guys. And they sent me a base coat, a top coat, and 2 color coats. And these 2 color coats are color changing, so they're thermal polishes, which is awesome. So like I said, this is the base. Then I've got the top coat. And then the first thermal polish is called Ice Queen. And as you can see, it starts out a beautiful dark purple and fades to a white or a very, very light purple with glitters in it. And the last color I chose is Cotton Candy, and it fades from a like a fuchsia-y shade of purple to blue. So I'm going to open up the colors really quick just so you guys can get a quick peek at how they look when they are cold. So this is the color that it would be on any free edge that you have, or when your whole nail is cold. And they seem to have a pretty good consistency. They don't seem to be too thick or too thin. And this is the Ice Queen, to give you a quick peek at that. Beautiful, super packed with glitters, as you can see there. I'm really excited about trying this one. So once again, this is the color that it would be on your tip, the free edge of your nail, or when your whole nail is cold. Isn't it just beautiful? Look at that. So let me go ahead and get at a better angle here, and I can do some live swatches for you guys. Okay, so I do have acrylics on my nails, so a base coat really is not necessary, but I am going to use their base coat just so we can see how it performs. And it seems to be kind of thin, not particularly thick. As you can see there, it's definitely not as thick as the color coats. But let's see how it goes on the nail. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 1 coat here. And it seems to be going on quite well. It does look like I've got a little fuzz on my brush though. It's got like 1 little tiny long hair. I doubt you guys can see it, but there's 1 little extra hair right there. But it's okay, it's not really bothering me. So I'm just going to keep going. And this is actually going on really smooth and really, really easily, almost like regular polish, which I use regular polish most of the time. So I like that it's not super thick and like goopy like regular gel polish is, because I'm just not used to that, you know? Okay, so on their site, there really isn't any instructions. They didn't mail me any instructions as far as curing time or anything like that. So typically in an LED light, your base and top coats typically cure for 30 seconds or 1 minute in an LED light, and 1 minute or 2 minutes in a UV light, and then your color coats are typically always 1 minute in an LED light and then 2 minutes in a UV light. So I am going to do 1 minute for the base and top coat in an LED lamp, just to be safe, just to make sure that I do get a good, safe cure. And I'm just going to stick my fingers in there and hit the light. There we go, and I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, so I've gone ahead and let my base coat cure for 1 minute, and now I'm going in with the first coat of Cotton Candy. I'm going to go ahead and use this one first, and this one is like a cream gel polish. So this one has no glitter in it. I'll get some more on my brush there. And the trick is with gel, you do want to use thin coats, and it's really cool. You can see it changing once it hits the warmth of my nail bed, and that's really cool. I love that. And I'm trying to get a good even coat here, but it's changing color, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm putting putting it on too thin or if it's because the color's changing. But it does seem to have a normal gel consistency. Not super duper thick, but not super thin either. It is a little bit thick, but I'm used to using regular polish, so I have a habit of wanting to put on a thicker layer than this. And with gel, like I said, the trick is using very, very thin layers and building them up because you want to make sure you get a nice, safe cure. Okay, so I think that's good enough for now. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in my lamp for 1 minute, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, so that was my first coat of cotton candy fully cured, and now I'm going to go in with my second coat. Again, I'm going to make sure that this coat is thin, not too thick. And I just love the color that it turned in the lamp. It's a beautiful, like, periwinkle blue color. Once it warmed up, it's gorgeous. Okay, so I have finished my second coat. I'm going to go ahead and cure it in my lamp for 1 minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is 2 coats after it is completely cured, and I can see in person a little tiny bit of unevenness, so I am going to go in with a third coat. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it on camera, but I can see a little bit of streakiness. Not much, not very much, but a little tiny bit. Three coats. I'm going to pop that in my lamp and I'll be right back. Okay, so after 3 layers, I feel like it is completely opaque. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my top coat here. And the top coat does seem thicker than the base coat was. This seems not as thick as the color coat, but definitely a little bit thicker than the base. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my top coat here. Once again, make sure it's not too thick. Beautiful. So I'm going to go in on the rest of the nails and cure this in my lamp, and I'll meet you guys right back. So I'm just going to take some of this 91% isopropyl alcohol here and get some on my cotton round. And you really are supposed to use lint-free wipes, but I don't use lint-free wipes because they're not really lint-free in my opinion, and I don't like wasting my money. So I'm just going to take this and wipe off the inhibition layer that forms on top after you're done curing. So this is not a tackless top coat, I don't think. No. And I'm just going to get all that yucky stuff off of there. Make sure there's no sticky residue left. And that is 3 coats, all cured and top coated of cotton candy. Okay, so I've got a bowl of warm water here and my water marble cup with some cold water, so I'm sorry, pretend it's not all yucky. So first I'm going to go ahead and dip into the warm, well, in the hot, so that way you can see. See how fast that transition was, how fast it turned blue. And now I'm going to go ahead into the cold water. And again, it's pretty much immediate that it turns. Now let's go back into the hot water. And the cold. Isn't that amazing? Very, very quick. Very reactive. These are awesome. I love wearing thermal polish. I think it's so cool. Okay guys, let me go ahead and take this off and I'll meet you right back to swatch the Ice Queen. Okay, so I went ahead and filed off the cotton candy polish, and now I've got on one coat of the base coat on all of my nails. So I'm going in with my first coat of Ice Queen, and this polish just looks so pretty in this bottle, and it is so loaded up with glitter. It's so, so, so pretty. I just love it. You can see all that glitter going on the nail. And because of all that glitter, this polish is going to be a bit thicker. It's gonna feel a little bit thicker. And you still want to go in with nice, even, thin coats. Make sure all that glitter is tucked up. First coat of Ice Queen. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the lamp for 1 minute, and I'll meet you back for the second coat. Okay, so that is the first coat of Ice Queen cured, and look how absolutely beautiful that looks. Just so gorgeous. So now I'm going to go in with the second coat here. Still trying to make sure I'm not putting too thick of a coat on. Want to make sure I get a good cure. There's just so much glitter in here. I think it's so beautiful. Just can't get over how pretty it is. I love it. And before I stick my hand in the lamp, I do grab an orange wood stick and just kind of manipulate the glitters near my cuticle, just to be sure that none of them are like getting too close or creeping up underneath the cuticle line, like hanging out, kind of little stragglers. I make sure I tuck them back around the free edge and by my cuticle. Okay, so there is 2 coats of Ice Queen. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the lamp for another minute, and then we'll see how that looks and maybe come back in with a third coat. Okay, so this is 2 coats completely cured. I am going to come in with a third coat just to see if it will become fully opaque when it's in like its warm state, when it's in this lighter in the lighter shade. It may be deliberately sheer in the lighter shade. So I am going to come in with a third coat just to see, you know, how much of a difference it makes. But I do feel like 2 coats, depending on your preference, I think this one might just be 2. But I am going in with 3. Plus it adds more glitter. And you can never add too much glitter. I feel like this polish is super easy to apply. The glitters are very easy to manipulate. I don't feel like I'm doing really any like dabbing or fishing or anything like that to get the glitters to apply and stick to my nails. I feel like there's so much glitter in here that I don't need to do anything extra or anything special to make sure that the glitters are going on my nails. So it's definitely very easy to work with. So there is 3 coats of Ice Queen. I'm going to cure this in the lamp for 1 minute, and then I'm going to top coat off camera just because you guys have already seen me do the top coat with the other polish. And then I'll meet you guys back and show you how awesome the transition is. Okay, so now I have top coated and cured the last layer here and taken off the tacky layer. And I've got a bowl of cold water on the right and a bowl of hot water on the left. So this is how the nails look in transition. And this is how they will look when they're cold. Also super reactive, just like the cotton candy was, which I just love. And here we are into the hot water. Well, warm, not really hot. Look how beautiful that is. Okay guys, so I think that is about it. I have finished the swatches, and before I tell you any additional information, I do just want to give you my opinion of these gels. I think they're beautiful, they go on very smoothly, they cure great, and they're super duper reactive when it comes to temperature, which I just love that. And look how cute these little bottles are. I think that was one of my favorite parts is the packaging. I just think it's so cute, and I love that these are all in different colors. I think that's adorable. These are all 10 milliliter bottles, which I would assume would be full-size bottles. And now I'm going to give you a little bit of background information on the company. Aside from the fact that all these polishes are beautiful, they are non-toxic, which means they have no formaldehyde, no DBP, no mercury, no lead, and no, this other thing says TOLUENE, so no toluene or something like that. So I think that means they're 5-free. Their company also does a 30-day money-back guarantee with no questions asked. So if you order from them and you hate it or whatever the thing is, you know, whatever your problem is with it, they guarantee your money back within 30 days. They also do what they call a DIY gel nail guide, and it is like an ebook with every order. So I guess they would like email it to you or whatever for any questions or just little tips and tricks for using their polish. They also do, if you buy 3, you ship for free, which is super awesome. And my rep at DIY Hard Nails has promised me a discount code for you guys, a promo code, which I don't have right this second, but by the time I post this video, I will have it, and it will be linked down below. If there's some issue with it, I will let you know here running down the bottom of the screen what the problem is. But hopefully she gets that to me very soon so I can post this. And other than that, I think that's all I have to say. If you guys have any questions with this, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll do my very best to answer it for you, or I will, bare minimum, get in contact with the company and ask them and get a better answer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye!